Welcome to a Hygiena informational video. This video will demonstrate how to use the Snapshot Universal ATP Swab in the Charm Science system. So let's get started. You'll receive a box from Hygiena. Once you open this box, the first thing you'll see is a folder. Inside this folder contains information on the product, pricing on the product, and an important sheet that says to call your Hygiena sales rep. Once you've received the package, they'll help you with basic questions and instruct you on the most effective way that you can run your evaluation. The contents of the box is a side-by-side evaluation kit that has all the contents necessary to run a productive evaluation on our Snapshot products. First thing you receive in the side-by-side evaluation kit are the instructions on how to run the side-by-side evaluation. You also receive a kit insert on the Snapshot product. You'll receive a 10 microliter pipette tips, a retrofit cap that allows the Snapshot devices to work in the Charm machines, 25 Snapshot products, and 3 vials with ATP dilutions in them. Now that you know all the contents that come in the side-by-side evaluation kit, it's important to realize that the Snapshot product will work in all the Charm instruments. For today's video, we're just going to cover the new Charm Firefly 2 machine. Step 1 is to take your 2,000 femtomoles of ATP and open it up. Then you want to remove the 10 microliter pipette. Remove a pipette tip and place it on the pipetter. We then want to remove a Charm pocket swab device. Pull out the Charm swab. We're going to take 10 microliters from the ATP dilution and pipette it onto the Charm swab bud, making sure not to touch the swab bud. Then we're going to put the Charm swab bud back into the other part of the device, activate the device, shake, and then we're going to insert it into the Firefly machine, press OK, and read. The Charm system will then record the data, and in this case, we get a reading of 276,144. You then record that result on your record data sheet that comes with the side-by-side evaluation kit, and then you record the result, which in this case is a fail. We then do 4 more replicates of that exact same test and record the results. It's important to change the pipette tip each time you do a test in order to get an accurate reading. Now that you've finished testing with the Charm pocket swabs, we're now going to start testing with the Snapshot products. First thing you want to do is get the retrofit cap. This cap allows the Snapshot product to work in the Charm machine. What it does is it replicates the bottom part of the Charm machine so the test works exactly the same. When the Snapshot product's inserted into the retrofit cap, you can see that it replicates the Charm device perfectly. So now that you understand how the Charm retrofit cap works, we're going to insert it into the Charm machine. Push it all the way down. Once inserted, the cap can stay there forever. It never needs to be removed. So let's now begin testing, doing the exact same test that we did with the Charm pocket swabs, now with the Snapshot product. So now I'm going to remove some Snapshot swabs from the foil sealed pouch. It's important to take the swabs out and allow them to come to room temperature. This only takes 2 or 3 minutes. Then add a new pipette tip. I'm going to open up an ATP vial, starting with the 2,000 again. I'm going to collect a sample. Take one of the Snapshot swabs, pipette it onto the Snapshot swab button, put it back into swab tube, And I'm going to activate the snapshot by just applying a little pressure with my thumb to the snap valve, hearing it snap and squeezing it, and then shaking. Very simple. Then I'm going to insert it into the charm device, push the cap down and turn and press OK, just as you normally take a reading with the charm device. Then I'm going to record the reading on the record data sheet and whether it passed or failed. After you get your reading, you just twist the cap, pops off, remove the snapshot swab, and do your next test. When that's done, then I'll go to the vial containing 200 femtomoles of ATP. Once I'm done with that, then I'll move to the vial containing 20 femtomoles of ATP, and again, I'll do 5 replicates with the charm pocket swabs and 5 replicates with the snapshot swab. Now that you've done your 30 tests and recorded all the results, it's important for you to calculate the average for each dilution and also the standard deviation. Then you can compare the averages from the snapshot to the MVP, and you can also look at the standard deviations. Your results, meaning your pass, caution, and fail results, will correlate 100% to what you get with the Pocket Swab Plus, but cost half as much. A lot of people ask us why the Snapshot product is less expensive than the Charm Pocket Swab Plus. Just looking at the manufacturing of the two devices, it's very, very clear why the Snapshot product can be less expensive than the Charm Pocket Swab Plus. The Snapshot product uses about 50% less plastic than the Charm Pocket Swab Plus. Now I'm going to explain why the Snapshot is a better test than the Pocket Swab. And the best way to do that is to explain how the Pocket Swab punctures through the 4 foil seals after a sample collection. And the way I always do that is by using my fists. If you assume my knuckles or my fingers are the 4 foil seals that the Charm Pocket Swab must puncture, and you take one of their swabs and you run it through your 4 fingers like so, and then pull it out. If you open up your hand, all 4 fingers are wet. This means that the sample that you picked up is left on all 4 foil seals in the Charm swab. This causes variations in readings, and no reading will be exactly the same. And this is also shown on your results that you took with the ATP dilutions. Now with the Snapshot product, after you've collected a sample, you simply put it into the swab tube. There's no foil seals, no puncturing. Activation takes place, the liquid runs down and reacts with the sample, so you're not losing any sample. And that allows us to give more accurate readings with our swabs. In addition to just doing an ATP dilution study, if you want to compare Snapshot to the Pocket Swab Plus in your actual environment, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So here we have a contaminated stainless steel surface on one side and a clean surface on the other side. I'm going to swab an area with the Pocket Swab Plus, just as you normally do. Activate the device as you normally do. Then I'm going to place it in the Charm machine, press OK, and get your reading. Next, I'm going to take the retrofit adapter, insert it back into the Charm machine. Next thing you want to do is do the same thing with the Snapshot swab. But you don't want to swab the exact same surface that you swabbed with the Pocket Swab. What you want to do is swab an area that's very close to it, similar in size, but not going over the same area that you just swabbed. So in this case, I'm going to swab this square. By doing a side-by-side evaluation that's not controlled like this, where we're swabbing different areas in a facility, this is not a controlled evaluation, so the results are going to vary more. But this still should give you a good idea. Activate the device, shake, shut the cap, and press OK, and take your reading and then record your results. When doing an evaluation like this, it's important to really look at whether or not the test failed or passed. Now we're going to swab the clean side of the stainless steel surface. First, we start with the pocket swab. Activate, shake, insert it into the device, press OK. So you can see from the study that you get sample variation when trying the swabs out in the actual environment. But the key to look at is whether or not a surface passed or failed. And in this demonstration, on the contaminated side, we both got fails, even though there was variation in the relative light unit readings. And then on the clean surface, both got zeros, indicating both are passes. And that's what you need to look at when you're comparing snapshot versus Pocket Swab Plus in the actual environment. I hope this Hygiena informational video has been helpful and that I've demonstrated how to use the side-by-side evaluation kit. If you have any further questions, please contact your Hygiena sales rep, or you can visit us at www.hygiena.net. By switching to the Snapshot product, you'll be getting a better test at a more affordable price. And thank you for watching this video.